Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown, the final SmackDown before Survivor Series Premium Live event coming your way this Sunday. Tonight we come to you live from Madison, Wisconsin. This is WWE 2K24 Universe Mode, episode 211. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to KO Productions, and welcome to SmackDown. We've got an action-packed show in store for all of you here tonight, as always. So let's waste no further time and get right into the action, folks. Here we go, man. Let's get to work. And tonight we're kicking off with action in the women's division to find out who will be the fourth and final woman to join Team SmackDown in the 4-on-4 traditional Survivor Series elimination tag team match, pitting Raw vs SmackDown at Survivor Series to join the already qualified SmackDown competitors, which are Dakota Kai, Jade Cargill, and the Queen Charlotte Flair. And coming out first, we're going to get our first victory in the series as Carmel.
Making our way to the ring from Staten Island, New York, the most beautiful woman in all of WWE, Carmella.
And here is Carmella then, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if she can get her first win here in this series and move on to be a part of Survivor Series to take on Raw's team of team captain Becky Lynch, Bayley, Asuka, and Naomi. It's a very strong team, but SmackDown's team pretty strong too. Two former champions in the team, along with Dakota Kai, and could be another champion joining them. But that's if Carmella stops them, or if this woman stops them, because coming out next, ladies and gentlemen, time to watch me. It's time for the woman who got her crack at the title against Bianca Belair back at King of the Ring. It's Liv Morgan. Here we go then, triple threat matchup to kick us off live on SmackDown when we return, here live from Madison, Wisconsin. We're back live, ladies and gentlemen, on SmackDown, and here comes the final woman in this matchup, the boss, Sasha Banks, former world champion, in fact the inaugural women's world champion here in this series, winning it back at WrestleMania and losing it at SummerSlam to the man Becky Lynch. She is now a part of the SmackDown roster, looking to be a part of Team SmackDown at Survivor Series to join Charlotte Flair, Jade Cargill, and Dakota Kai. Dakota defeating Nia Jax in singles action, Jade actually defeating Liv Morgan one-on-one, and then in a triple threat match last week, Charlotte Flair putting away Natalya, and Nia Jax getting a second chance. Liv also getting a second chance tonight. Let's see if she's victorious, unlike Nia last week. As SmackDown official Charles Robinson rings the bell. Here we go, matchup on our way to kick us off live in Madison, Wisconsin, episode 211 of this Universe Mode series, the final SmackDown before Survivor Series this Sunday. Here tonight, here we go, Liv Morgan taking a fight to Sasha Banks. Carmella with a clothesline. Nicely done there by Mela. Now Mela, big elbows right on the shoulder blades of Liv. Sasha Banks though getting a piece of Carmella, getting a piece of the action there. Left from behind, no waist lock on Sasha Banks, turns around, STO, down goes the boss, and Carmella sends Liv Morgan for a ride now. And this will be the final piece of the puzzle before Survivor Series. We'll have a full card lineup for you, which will be coming your way this Sunday as Liv Morgan getting taken out by Sasha Banks, also delivering a wheelbarrow bulldog off the springboard to Carmella. Liv getting hit in the equation, and then Liv going face first goes Banks now. Carmella going in and out of the ring. Liv Morgan trying to stop her tracks, but Liv gets sent to the apron. Sasha Banks, snapmare on Mela, beautiful drop kick. Liv Morgan heading up to the top rope. Oh man, missing the drop kick on Sasha Banks. Carmella looking to take advantage on Sasha now. Sends her into the corner. Liv though from behind taking out Mela. And Liv Morgan going to do a thing against Banks here in the corner. What's she going to mind here? Mela on the outside of the ring. Liv Morgan, what's she looking for now? They'll put Banks away. Off the tippy top rope. Beautifully executed with a superplex by Morgan. And now Liv went to go for Carmella. Mela with a chair. Mela going wild with it. No disqualifications in the triple threat match. Steel chair. Brought in the equation by Carmella. Now Sasha Banks gets a hold of it. And Banks going away. On the back of Carmella. Liv Morgan back in. And then Liv going after Banks. Beautiful forearm. Carmella back behind on Liv and out. Bam. Dropping her down. Back of the head. First snapping against that steel chair. And a beautiful kick by Sasha Banks on Mela. Banks now going after Liv Morgan. Big shots by Sasha Banks. Picking Morgan up. Got her. Beautiful set out powerbomb. Mela breaking up the pinfall. Not going to Survivor Series yet as Sasha Banks. Sasha has defeated Liv Morgan on a number of occasions for the Women's World Championship. Back when they were both a part of the Monday Night Raw roster. And this is what Carmella does not like about this matchup. She's the only woman in this match, which is a member of the SmackDown roster from day one. An OG member of the SmackDown roster from the start of this series. Banks and Liv were a part of Monday Night Raw when the series got underway. And then Liv Morgan getting the best of Mela now, throwing caution to the win. Tope crossbody on the outside. On to Carmella. Liv Morgan now looking good in that beautiful flurry of offense. To Carmella now and grabbing the steel chair. Looking to wheel away on Mela. And it's Liv Morgan's turn to have a little fun here with the steel chair. And now Sasha Banks comes back in. Mela grabbing her. Gonna grab her hero, but there's Liv Morgan. Not having any of it. Liv Morgan wants the attention all to herself here against Mela and Banks, especially Carmella. Big kick out of the corner and a double A face breaker by Morgan. Liv to go to Survivor Series, but there's Sasha Banks right there, and then Banks got Liv where she wants her. Heading bankrupt neck breaker. Cover, shoulders down, beautiful pinning predicament, storming to kick out by Liv. Sasha Banks almost getting the opportunity of a lifetime there, almost heading to Houston at Survivor Series this Sunday. But now Sasha Banks picking her up, look at the strength here, and to a big money move, cover by Banks, the money maker, and breaking it up now is Liv Morgan. And then Liv, big shot from behind, oblivion, face first goes Banks. Liv to get the better of the boss, and for the cover to go to Houston. Shoulders down, leg is huge, scoring two, and a kick out by Sasha Banks. My lord, what a great opening contest tonight in Madison, Wisconsin. Who's going to get the opportunity to go on to represent their brand and be the final member of Team SmackDown to join Dakota Kai, Jade Cargill, and Charlotte Flair in Houston at Survivor Series? Carmella with a kendo stick, hitting Banks with it on the floor. And now both these women, kendo stick and chair in hand for Liv and Mela. And it was Carmella, but there's Liv Morgan drop kicking a kendo stick out of her hand. And now Liv Morgan picking up that kendo stick in her own right. Carmella grabbing it and wailing away in the midsection. Now Sasha Banks back in and gets a kendo stick shot to the head by Carmella. And now Mela gets the same to Liv Morgan. Liv this time rolls through. Liv to her feet. Big smack, big shots, and then taking at the leg of Mela. Back to her feet, grabbing a steel chair, throwing it, but not getting the effect she wanted. Off the rope now it's Mela. Beautiful hip toss, and Sasha Banks clotheslines Carmella down to the canvas. And now Banks with a kendo stick in hand now. Liv on the outside trying to recover, and Sasha Banks wailing away. Right in the head of Carmella. Mela though grabbing it this time. Looking for a shot thrown and Arrow didn't get all the effect she wanted. Picking up Sasha Banks. Super kick. Here's the cover. Carmella to go to Survivor Series. Scores to Liv Morgan at the last possible second. Making sure she breaks it up and making sure Carmella doesn't just yet get her first victory here in this Universe Mode Series. Liv Morgan with an incredible innovative maneuver there. And now Liv and Mela back and forth. Sasha Banks right there though. Banks in trouble. Schoolgirl super kick by Carmella. Grabbing Morgan. Morgan able to counter. Beautiful elbows there by Liv. Now what's Liv got a main big kick off the ropes? I've seen this before. Double knees. Right on the nose of Carmella. To rearrange the most beautiful face in all the WWE according to herself. But now Sasha Banks backstabber after breaking up the pinfall. And now Sasha Banks stomping down on Liv Morgan, heading to the top rope now. Liv down and out. Oh, Banks at the top. Now she's getting to her feet, and Sasha Banks flying with a splash off the top. But there's Carmella back in. Big elbow from Sasha Banks. Beautiful counter now. Now Irish Whip gonna send her into the corner. Oh, but there's Liv Morgan going after the leg of Carmella. And they're going after Sasha in the corner. Sasha, nice counter. Sends Liv in the corner. Smack to the face. We've seen Sasha Banks doing this before. We'll see it again. Sasha Banks got Liv pushed up in the corner. The double knees to the gut by Banks. Carmella with a steel chair shot. as the crowd chant, this is awesome. Milan for the cover on Banks to steal it here to get her first win of the series, take on a Survivor Series 2-count kick out by Sasha Banks. Holy smokes, what a contest to kick us off. Live on SmackDown from Madison, Wisconsin this evening. Big smack to the face. Liv Morgan elbow drop to the steel chair. Carmella covering on Liv now. This could do it. 2-count kick out by Morgan this time. My days. What a fight these three women are putting out. For each and every one of you here, the fans. Live in Madison, Wisconsin, and multiple watching around the world as well at home. Nice clothesline by Sasha Banks who returns into this contest. Picking up Carmella now. And now Sasha Banks got Mella where she wants her here. Sasha Banks out of the bank statement. Submission by Liv Morgan right there. Liv Morgan breaking it up as this matchup continues here tonight. And now Sasha Banks steel chair shot as we are back. Steel chair shots wailing away on Mella, but there's Liv Morgan fighting back. Knee fist shoving a big roundhouse. Big spinning heel kick. Liv Morgan now picking up the boss. Sasha Banks got her where she wants her against the ropes now. Liv Morgan oblivion, that'll do it. Liv take on a Survivor Series cover. Mella and they're breaking it up at the count of one. And now Carmella gonna send Liv into the corner. And now Carmella trying to slow down the pace perhaps in this matchup. What's Carmella doing here? Out of the corner with a Hurricanrana on Liv Morgan. Now Sasha to her feet and a clothesline, down goes Carmella. And now Sasha going back after Liv. Liv those shoulders down. Victory roll on Banks. 2-count Carmella making the save. And now Mella after the leg now in the hammy of Liv Morgan. And now what's Carmella got in mind here? Carmella looking really good. Looking really impressive in this matchup. That just goes to show the toughness within the SmackDown Women's Division. Did Carmella not win a single match this series, but she just lost the steel chair at Sasha Banks and gets drop kicked for her troubles by Liv Morgan. And now a clothesline by Liv. And now Liv going after Banks and a drop kick, down goes Sasha now. And now picking up Carmella to put her away here in this matchup. Oblivion! That'll do it! Here's the cover. Leg is hook shoulders down. Liv Morgan going to Survivor Series 2-count. Got her! Liv does it! Liv Morgan does it! Morgan's going to Survivor Series. My God, what a win. And what a matchup tonight. Liv Morgan able to get another win back here tonight on SmackDown. Getting a huge win. And able to avenge her loss in her original qualifier match against Jade Cargill. She is going on to Team SmackDown at Survivor Series to join Jade, Dakota Kai and Charlotte Flair. What a great team that looks to be. To take on Becky Lynch, Bayley, Asuka and Naomi at Survivor Series. With a 4-on-4 traditional Survivor Series elimination tag team match for the women. Now officially set, folks. Gonna be a fun one. Come Houston, Texas this Sunday. Congratulations going out to Liv Morgan for a huge win here tonight. But speaking of huge, your main event this evening is absolutely huge. It features 4 men. The 4 men representing Team SmackDown at Survivor Series, including John Cena and WWE Champion Drew McIntyre. 6-man tag team action still to come tonight. And your main event, but speaking of tag team action, coming up next, the WWE Tag Team Championships are on the line, as this match will determine who will face the World Tag Team Champions, the now 2-time World Tag Team Champions, FTR. They're going down at Survivor Series. It's Ziggler and Jericho, the Blonde Bad Boys, who made a big impression this past week on Dark with a victory over Gallows and Anderson. They go at it with Fish and O'Reilly, the Undisputed Era, for the WWE Tag Team titles right here, right now, live on SmackDown from Madison, Wisconsin, as though you see the challengers in the ring, looking ready to perhaps take the gold from the Undisputed Era and make new champions be crowned just like they were this past Monday night on Raw. FTR now, not the Street Profits. FTR will be taking on the winner of this matchup for the Tag Team Gold here at on SmackDown. And that matchup going down at Survivor Series. Remember, no titles on the line at Survivor Series. It's just a battle of brand supremacy to see which team is the best team, which brand is the best brand, and we will sure as hell find out come Survivor Series which team is going to punch their ticket to Survivor Series. Will it be Ziggler and Jericho, a team that's only had 2 tag team matches here on SmackDown, with 1 win and 1 loss. Fish and O'Reilly, very decorated tag team, been champions ever since SummerSlam, won the gold against Seth Rollins and Jon Moxley. So let's see if they can get a huge win here this evening. Hang on to their tag team titles and go on to face FTR at Survivor Series. Originally scheduled to be the Street Profits, because last week Montez Ford scored a singles victory over that man walking in front, Kyle O'Reilly. But now Montez and Dawkins not going to Houston. They lost the titles in a ladder match this past week on Raw to FTR. FTR got to be looking on here tonight to see who they'll be facing. They've got to be scouting to see how good their opponents could be come Survivor Series. With the tag champs of Raw battle the tag champs of SmackDown. UE know how to make an entrance. They are here looking ready to defend their tag team titles. They take on Ziggler and Jericho live next on SmackDown from Madison, Wisconsin. Gonna be a fun one, folks. You do not want to go anywhere. You do not want to change the channel. This is gonna be a fun one, man. They've already defeated the Usos. They've already defeated Team Angle, Gallows and Anderson. This will be their 4th offense of the gold, and that right there is what they are fighting for. The beautiful, prestigious and coveted WWE Tag Team Championships of SmackDown. Let's head down to the ring now, folks, with the official ring introductions from Mr. Mike Rowe.
Is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 445 pounds. And their opponents at a combined weight of 410 pounds.
Thank you, Mike. Here we go. Gonna be a huge matchup for the tag team titles. Fish and O'Reilly handing the titles over to SmackDown official Charles Robinson. So far, they beat all the teams that SmackDown have to offer in tag team action for the gold. Let's see if they can defeat a newly formed team in the form of Ziggler and Jericho tonight. Dolph Ziggler going to be starting this one off against Bobby Fish, the infamous one of the Undisputed Era. Tag team matchup underway. Charles Robinson ringing the bell, and here we go for the gold here in this one. Right before Survivor Series, who are going to be champs to walk into Houston? We will find out. Ziggler, big kicks to the back of the leg now. Bobby Fish goes behind. German suplex by Dolph Ziggler. And the show off doing his thing here. Looking good now against Bobby Fish. Irish whip now in the corner on Fish. Ziggler making a tag already. In comes Chris Jericho. Double team offense now from the challengers. On display here in this one now. Jericho turns Fish around. Neck breaker on Bobby Fish. My days. Now what's Jericho going to make now? Oh no, on a knee. Oh, vicious knee there. And another big vicious knee by Chris Jericho on Bobby Fish here in this contest. And Jericho springboards and drop kick to the back by Y2J. Missing that knee. And it was Bobby Fish with a running knee straight connecting. And it was Bobby Fish, another beautiful connection there. By one half of the tag team champions, Fish. Fish now flies in crossbody from the middle rope. Goes in for the cover, shoulders down on Jericho, and an immediate kick out by one half of the challengers here in this one. Fish staying on him, low big kick, keeping his foot on the gas pedal now. The infamous Bobby Fish dropped down. Leapfrog now from Fish, and a beautifully done Tilter, well, backbreaker making a tag there. In comes Kyle O'Reilly to square off with Jericho here in this one, folks. And Jericho getting that boot up very early on in this matchup. Now Chris Jericho running, Bulldog connecting on Kyle O'Reilly. Now Jericho flies in. Where the hell were you going? Where the hell was he trying to take out? Look at Kyle O'Reilly with a big kick on the back of Jericho. And a second one finds its mark. And they're looking for ground and pound, but Jericho turning the ties and making the tag back in. Now comes Dolph Ziggler, Kyle O'Reilly sent packing to the outside, and now it's Dolph Ziggler going to send O'Reilly now out to the floor. And the challengers looking good here in this one. Dolph Ziggler now looking to fly, tope on Halo, or a tope suicida rather, over the top rope by Dolph. Beautifully done there. And now Ziggler going to send them back into the ring. Up to the top rope now. Here go the challengers. for a big opportunity and for the tag team titles. Double axe handle to a kneeling Kyle O'Reilly. Kick out immediately by Kyle. Not going to put him away already. And look at Kyle O'Reilly. Big kicks to the legs now. Kick to the hammies of Ziggler. Beautiful forearm. Didn't get it. Got that forearm. Got that strike. And look at Kyle O'Reilly. Half in, half suplex on Ziggler. My days. Kyle O'Reilly looking good off the opening bell here. They're picking Ziggler up to his feet. Kick missed. Ziggler. Oh, and a kick out to the leg now of Kyle O'Reilly. Now Dolph Ziggler. What's he got planned for him here? Irish whip on. O'Reilly sends him into the corner with authority. And what the hell is Dolph Ziggler thinking here? Oh my, and face first goes O'Reilly to the canvas. Avalanche X Factor by the show off cover. New champions O'Reilly able to get the shoulder off. Kyle O'Reilly stays in it. Tag made. In comes Chris Jericho now. Back into this contest, the challengers looking good. Frequent tags here. Big knee by O'Reilly. Tag made back in. Now comes Bobby Fish. The square off with Jericho, and there's a big sliding clothesline by the infamous one. Here in this one, big overhand shot from Fish and a big roundhouse kick to Chris Jericho. Picks him up again to a vertical base. Look at these strikes from Bobby Fish and a big time forearm strike. And there's that beautiful round spin kick by Fish. Looking good here against Chris Jericho. And now Bobby Fish rolls through the Fish hook deluxe. Submission hold now. Fish hook deluxe, and there's Dolph Ziggler making a save. Breaking up the pinfall. Jericho to his feet. Jericho now, oh, big forearm strike. Right hand now, turns him round, and a skull crushing finale. Shades the miss. Face first goes Bobby Fish cover. Oh, kick out immediately. Almost seeing no chance, but there's Jericho. There's Jericho. Get it, wrestle him down. And the walls of Jericho and Bobby Fish. Could be out of it. Kyle O'Reilly to make the save, breaking up and saving the tag team titles for him. And Bobby Fish. Jericho not too happy with that one whatsoever. And now Chris Jericho gonna send him packing to the outside. Beautiful drop kick. And that's great matchup here tonight for the WWE Tag Team titles. Tag back in, now comes Dolph Ziggler. And if you're enjoying this WWE 2K24 Universe mode, folks, make sure you leave a like for me. Subscribe if you haven't already with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss any more of this fantastic series. And let me know your thoughts and opinions on the series. If there's anything you feel like I can improve on, let me know in the comments section down below, folks. I'm always open to constructive criticism. It helps me grow as a person, helps the channel grow, and helps us grow as a community as well, folks. Tag made back in comes Kyle O'Reilly, and O'Reilly laid out Ziggler with the axe and smash combination. And now Kyle O'Reilly gonna pick up Dolph Ziggler. Irish whip now. Another frequent tag. Back in comes Fish, and here comes the UE on Dolph. There it is, the total elimination. Tag made. Here we go. Fish legal, and Jericho makes the save. My lord. And Bobby Fish not happy at all. With Chris Jericho sends him packing to the outside. Tag made. Back in comes Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly now top base suicide on Ziggler. And it's Ziggler and O'Reilly who are the legal men in this contest now. And now Kyle O'Reilly going to send Dolph back in. This could be O'Reilly's opportunity of a lifetime, ladies and gentlemen. Heading up to the top rope to put this matchup away. Moving up the way though of the double axe handle and a super kick by Dolph. Falls into the pinfall. Bobby Fish breaking it up in the count of one. This one rolls on for the WWE Tag Team titles live tonight on SmackDown from Madison, Wisconsin. Oh, off goes Fish off the apron now. And then it's Dolph Ziggler. Oh, biting away at the hand of Kyle O'Reilly. Then it picks him up to his feet here. Big kick, this time caught. Kyle O'Reilly, big knee, didn't get all of it. And now O'Reilly got him, grabs him here. Look at the big knees from Kyle O'Reilly. Dropping Ziggler down. Here's the cover. Leg hook, shoulders down. Scoring two. Will this be it here? And a kick out by Ziggler. Very close call. Tag team contest continues tonight on SmackDown. Tag back in now. Comes Bobby Fish. We're back down to the original two men that started off this contest. Stomp after stomp. Ziggler moving out the way. Dolph Ziggler turns him round. Zigzag on Fish. Zigzag on Fish. Cover new champions. Kyle O'Reilly makes the save again. And Ziggler is pissed off with Kyle O'Reilly. But this could be the moment for Ziggler and Jericho. New tag team champions could be crowned, ladies and gentlemen. Tag made. In comes Chris Jericho. Here they go. The challengers looking for the gold. Zigzag and a big rocket kick combination. Covered by Jericho. Do we have new tag team champions ahead of Survivor Series? 2 count kick out by Fish. Unbelievably close call there. I thought we were on the verge of seeing new champions, much like we did live on Raw with FTR beating the Street Profits. Jericho almost putting Bobby Fish back down the pastures new and making the new tag team champions be Ziggler and Jericho. Bobby Fish, atomic drop now on Jericho and a big overhand shot for good measure. And now slowing down the pace of this matchup now with the best move in all of professional wrestling. The neck crank by Bobby Fish. Stomping away on Chris Jericho. Jericho though getting to his feet. Beautiful forearm smash. Another forearm smash. Another forearm smash by Jericho and an inside curry on Fish. Picks him up again. Jericho missing that forearm this time. Didn't miss that one. Got all of it. Oh, but blocking it. But there's Dolph Ziggler making a jumping appearance, but there's Bobby Fish fighting right back on Jericho. Now Bobby Fish, beautiful spinning kick, cover on Jericho once more. Leg hook, shoulders down, scores 2, kick out by Y2J. You saw Ziggler go in the ring, but you didn't see him break up the pin. He had faith in his boy Chris Jericho, who delivers a code breaker. Cover on Fish. This could be the moment here for Ziggler and Jericho, and there's a kick out by Bobby Fish. You've got to be kidding me. Holy hell. And now look at Chris Jericho. He's bringing Kyle O'Reilly into the ring, the unlegal participant. And now Chris Jericho, Judas effect. But what about Bobby Fish? Shoulders down. Schoolboy to steal it, to retain the goal. 2 count. Kick out by Jericho. Holy hell. And a Bobby Fish kicking him out. And now look at this big kick caught by Bobby Fish and Jericho with a drop kick. Tag made, Dolph Ziggler back in. Fish needs to make the tag to Kyle O'Reilly. Ziggler don't want to let it happen. Bobby Fish though, big shot there. And a big sliding clothesline there by Bobby Fish. And there it goes. Chris Jericho off the apron. Fish now, tope suicida. Taking out Dolph Ziggler. This is the moment, ladies and gentlemen, for Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly to get the opportunity that they so desire. Irish whip now gonna send Ziggler in the corner. Tag made O'Reilly the legal participant. And here they go now. Meet me in the middle. O'Reilly legal with Ziggler. Leg hook, shoulders down. Jericho there to make the save at the count of 1. And then Bobby Fish looking at the spatcha and the dragon screw leg whip. Taking the leg of Jericho. What a contest that continues live on SmackDown. Kyle O'Reilly, big flurry of offense on Ziggler, caught him now, and drops him right in the back of his head. He's the cover, shoulders down, beautiful pinning predicament, scoring 2 and a 3. The Undisputed Era retain the WWE Tag Team titles, and they will still be going on to Survivor Series to take on World Tag Team Champions on Monday Night Raw. FTR, congratulations going out to the Undisputed Era still. Your WWE Tag Team Champions of SmackDown. Great title contest tonight. Live in Madison, Wisconsin. The crowd absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I bet Fish and O'Reilly absolutely loved it, as they are still the WWE Tag Team Champions. I'll tell you 2 people that didn't absolutely love it. That was Dolph Ziggler and Chris Jericho, and potentially 2 other people that didn't love it. Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, the World Tag Team Champions, and the opponents of these 2 men at Survivor Series this Sunday in Houston. FTR. I can't wait for that Tag Team Classic. Gonna be an awesome one between 2 of the best tag teams in the world, and clearly the 2 best tag teams in WWE, as they are both the Tag Team Champions. But coming up next, ahead of her matchup against Women's World Champion Alexa Bliss at Survivor Series, Bianca Belair, the WWE Women's Champion, is in action next. She takes on Nikki Cross when we come back from Madison, Wisconsin, here live on SmackDown. Here comes the EST of the WWE, who already has 3 successful defenses as the WWE Women's Champion.
Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair has already defeated Jade Cargill to win the gold and then beat her again in the rematch. Beat Sasha Banks as well as Liv Morgan in her championship reign. She has Alexa Bliss to deal with at Survivor Series, the other brand champion. But tonight she takes on a woman that knows Alexa Bliss very well, and Nikki Cross. It's next when we come back live. And there you see the Scottish Savage, the absolute weirdo that is Nikki Cross. A very strange individual. She's here on SmackDown looking to pick up a big win over WWE Champion, WWE Women's Champion Bianca Belair, but I mean, just soften her up, might be good enough for Alexa Bliss, but we'll see. Here we go, matchup, better get underway. Your penultimate contest of the evening, Bianca Belair, Nikki Cross, one-on-one here tonight. Charles Robinson ringing the bell, and matchup underway. Belair out the gate with a spear on Cross. Right off the bat already, goes for the cover, leg is hooked, shoulders down, scores 2, and that's it! Bianca Belair making very quick work of Nikki Cross here tonight on SmackDown. Just like that, it is all over. Bianca Belair defeating Nikki Cross just like that. With a snap of the finger, Belair with a huge win, building some serious momentum and sending a major message to Women's Champion on Raw, Alexa Bliss. That matchup going down at Survivor Series this Sunday in Houston, Texas. But also going down in Houston at Survivor Series, let's take you through it. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown on the women's side of thing. Representing Raw's team captain Becky Lynch, Naomi, Asuka and Bayley. And on SmackDown's side, Dakota Kai, Charlotte Flair, Jade Cargill and Liv Morgan. That starts us off at Survivor Series this Sunday in Houston. Following that, the Intercontinental Champion on SmackDown, Chad Gable, battles the United States Champion over on Raw, the Megastar, LA Knight. That should be an interesting matchup to say the least. And after that one, as we previously mentioned, the WWE Tag Team titles, well, the WWE Tag Team Champions on SmackDown, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly retaining earlier. They'll take on the two-time World Tag Team Champions, FTR of Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler. Big-time battle royal for an opportunity at the US title on Raw, on the Raw after Survivor Series, or the Intercontinental title on the SmackDown after Survivor Series. Kevin Owens battles Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn, John Cena, Bray Wyatt, and Randy Orton for a shot at Mid-Card Gold. And as we just mentioned, Bianca Belair with an incredible victory, building some serious momentum. She'll be taking on Women's World Champion over on Raw, Alexa Bliss, live in Houston. The men's 4-on-4 traditional Survivor Series elimination matchup is going down on the SmackDown side of things. We've got Adam Cole, Roman Reigns, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, and team captain as well as King of the Ring, Seth freaking Rollins. They take on Raw's Bobby Roode, AJ Styles, Aleister Black, and Brock Lesnar. And then finally in the main event, undefeated WWE Champion Drew McIntyre battles the unstoppable force that is Monday Night Raw's World Heavyweight Champion, the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe. All that going down this Sunday in Houston. But speaking of Houston, Team SmackDown is represented in this matchup as Cody Rhodes teams with Seth Rollins and as well as John Cena to battle WWE Champion Drew McIntyre, Adam Cole, and Roman Reigns. A Survivor Series preview 6-man tag for your main event live on SmackDown this evening in Madison, Wisconsin. And here comes the only man not a part of a big matchup at Survivor Series, but he's got his own big match at Survivor Series to contend with, a battle royal to try and earn an Intercontinental title opportunity for himself in Houston at Survivor Series.
It's a 6-man tag team match. Introducing first, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
And here he is then, John Cena, making his way to the ring. He lost out to Roman Reigns in a Survivor Series qualifier match. He will not be representing his brand in the 4-on-4, but he will be representing his brand in the Battle Royal. Looking to get another win for SmackDown on that night and looking to get an opportunity at Chad Gable's Intercontinental Championship. Him and Gable have had 2 matches against one another. They are 1 apiece. I'd love to see the rubber match. They've been great encounters so far at least. Well, let's see if John Cena can get a big win ahead of Survivor Series where he's not in any of the big matches. He's not in the final two, the headline matches, if you will. But someone that is in one of the headline matches is this man, the King of the Ring winner, and very interestingly, the man who defeated John Cena in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. And this man went on to win the entire thing, and he will face WWE Champion, whoever that may be, whether it's still Drew McIntyre or someone else, at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event for the WWE Championship.
Born Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
It'll be interesting to see Cena and Rollins team up here tonight, considering Rollins beat Cena in the King of the Ring tournament, costing him a shot at the title. But Rollins tonight, the team captain of Team SmackDown, looking to try and lead the charge in a good big way to send a message to Team Raw. 6-man tag main event coming your way when we come back live. Don't go anywhere. And there's the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, who last week in the main event put in an incredible shift and won an incredible physical battle against the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker. It was an awesome match to see. It was an awesome match to witness, and Cody Rhodes prevailing, being a part of Team SmackDown. And he's going to be teaming up with Seth freaking Rollins and John Cena. And let's not forget, Cody and Cena have a history. Cody Rhodes, of course, defeating John Cena not once but twice. Once back at SummerSlam, and then once on the SmackDown after SummerSlam to earn an opportunity for the WWE Championship, where he lost to this man back at Night of Champions Premium Live event for the gold in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The undefeated Scottish Warrior and current reigning WWE Champion, who showed up on Monday Night Raw this past week to cost Samoa Joe in his matchup against NXT Champion Gunther. It is Drew McIntyre.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the WWE Champion, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre looking ready to go to war with Samoa Joe at Survivor Series, but first it's 6-man tag team action. It's coming up next, live in your main event of SmackDown. Well, Seth Rollins is the team captain of Team SmackDown. He defeated Kevin Owens to maintain his spot, but this man Adam Cole defeating Finn Balor by hitting him with a low blow behind the referee's back to advance to Team SmackDown in his own right. And now we have 5 men out. It's time to get the 4th and final man out. The 6th and final man out. But the 4th and final man out for Team SmackDown at Survivor Series, because this man joins Adam Cole, Seth freaking Rollins, and the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And as I mentioned before, defeating John Cena to earn his spot on the team at Survivor Series. Returning just a number of weeks ago with his win over Cena for the first time since SummerSlam after losing to the Great One, The Rock. It is the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the OTC, the ultimate needle mover, whatever the hell you want to call him. It's Roman Reigns.
At 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen, sure knows how to make an entrance, and sure knows that everybody here tonight is acknowledging him. Even though his opponents or even tag team partners might not be acknowledging our Tribal Chief, he makes sure that he will be acknowledged in every place he goes. Because he's that damn good, and he's going to prove to the world how good he is tonight. He's going to try and prove to Team Raw how good he is tonight. All these men sent out to send a message, but the biggest message to be sent by anyone in this matchup is arguably the man who hasn't really got any big match going on at Survivor Series. Now, yes, I know a big match, a Battle Royal is a big match for John Cena, for a lot of the superstars in it. But Cena not necessarily representing his brand. Well, yes, he is. He's representing himself. He is still to pick up his first victory, a part of a SmackDown brand. Still not done it. Roman Reigns stopped him from doing so a number of weeks ago. And with the combination of Roman Reigns, Adam Cole, and WWE Champion Drew McIntyre, that is a strong alliance to try and prevent John Cena from picking up his first victory once again here on SmackDown. We'll find out what happens here in this one. But here we go. Charles Robinson ringing the bell. Matchup on the way. Cena and McIntyre going to be starting off for the respective teams in this one. And here we go, and it's John Cena with a hip toss off the bat. This is going to be a fun one to get this show off the road tonight, and we'll be going to Houston, Texas this Sunday at Survivor Series. Tag made to John Cena's opponent for SummerSlam and the SmackDown after, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, who's also faced off with McIntyre in the past. Back at Night of Champions in a losing effort for the WWE title. McIntyre headbutt connecting on Cody in a clothesline. My lord. Now look at Drew McIntyre now. Look at this. Oh, Jesus. Big stomps down alright on the chest of the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Now McIntyre gonna launch Cody all the way into the corner now. And now into the corner and sending a message to Samoa Joe. We know Joe loves to do this maneuver. And McIntyre's gonna fire right back here tonight. My lord, there's the tag into Roman Reigns. What a huge night it's going to be at Survivor Series. You don't want to miss a second of the action, as well as Vengeance Day coming up on Friday as well. Going to be some awesome weekend of action if you're a fan of the KO Productions YouTube channel. Roman Reigns now the legal man, taking the fight to Cody Rhodes and trying to slow down the pace here in the centre of the ring with the best move in all of professional wrestling now. The neck crank. We don't really know much of what's going down next week on SmackDown other than the Queen of the Ring tournament getting underway for both the Raw and SmackDown brand. Don't want to miss that, as Evolution on XPLE we will crown the Queen of the Ring, much like the King of the Ring, and they will get a shot at a championship at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. The tag made now from Cody to Seth Rollins. After delivering the disaster kick, and now Rollins and Reigns going at it. Both these men know each other very well, and they're both illegal participants in this contest. Beautiful crossbody by Seth, the King of the Ring winner. He will face the WWE Champion, whoever it may be, whether it's still Drew McIntyre, whether it's Roman Reigns, whether it's even Adam Cole, whether it's anyone in this match. Rollins will face them at the Rumble for the WWE title, his reward for winning the King of the Ring tournament. Tag made back in comes the champion McIntyre, who's faced off with Rollins in the past multiple times before. McIntyre always getting the win. That might be the scene come Rumble with McIntyre still the champ, but here's the tag into Adam Cole, the man that beat Seth freaking Rollins back at Armageddon Premium Live event. No, it wasn't Armageddon, sorry, it was Night of Champions. Armageddon was Cole challenging for the SC title in a losing effort. Adam Cole, though, beating Rollins at Night of Champions back in Saudi Arabia. PLE back at the start of March. Now Rollins trying to get his win back in the six-man tag team out, and look at Seth here, big back suplex there on Adam Cole, and they're going to drop the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre off the apron, and they're off the ropes on Adam Cole. Big time knee right upside the top of the head of the leader of the Undisputed Era, who witnessed his boys Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly successfully defend their tag titles earlier on in the night. And they will be going on to Survivor Series to take on World Tag Team Champs of Raw, FTR, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, but now Rollins and Cole going at it, trading pins, trading roll-up shots, went for a super kick there, Cole saying hell no, and Adam Cole fading back in a bicycle boot for Seth Rollins wide open. And now picking up Seth, knife edge chop, went for it, Rollins with a counter, Rollins with a kick, and now here comes Seth, hooks the on, pedigree on Adam Cole. Beautifully done, shoots the half now, hooking the leg, shoulders down, there's Drew McIntyre making the save. Rollins not happy with that one, tag made back in, now comes the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes, elbow drop on Adam Cole now by Cody. He picked up a great win against Braun Breaker last week in an awesome matchup. Adam Cole though, big kick on the American Nightmare. Got him where he wants some. Big patella drop brain buster by Cole. Cover on the American Nightmare, leg hook, shoulders down, 2 count kick out. Rollins couldn't get there to break it up, but it's okay in the end, because it was a kick out nonetheless by the American Nightmare. Adam Cole now going to send Cody Rhodes off, or so he's going to send Seth Rollins off the apron, and making the tag into the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Big kick to the knee now, and it was Cody Rhodes, big shot, and now Cody on Roman Reigns, and there's the Cody cutter in the OTC. Cover on Roman, center of the ring, 2 count kick out. Only a 1 in fact, it was almost a 2, but a very close call, and Roman Reigns able to stop the American Nightmare in his tracks. Oh, big time shots on Cody Rhodes. And look at Roman now. Ground and pound on the American Nightmare here in your main event 6-man tag team matchup. Big match, big fight field tonight, and a big teaser to watch Survivor Series this Sunday live in Houston. McIntyre. Tag back in, missed the elbow, dropped to the ground of American Nightmare. Cody now turns that tie, and it's Crossroads on McIntyre. Champ's in trouble, he kicked out immediately of the Crossroads by Cody. And Glasgow kissed by McIntyre. Cover now on Cody Rhodes. Scores 2, and there's John Cena making a save. And McIntyre almost putting away the American Nightmare, but Cena helping the man that's beaten him twice here in this series. Close line by Cody, and they're making the tag to John Cena. Cody tagging him as a thank you, as a way to thank him for this matchup continuing. John Cena clothesline on Drew, picks him up. McIntyre, big knee to midsection, Claymore to Cena. Good night, John. Cover now, Cody Rhodes making the save. My lord, and then McIntyre grabbing the American Nightmare. Cody though elbows his way free. McIntyre pissed off and sends him off the apron as well as Seth freaking Rollins. And a John Cena left a fame for himself now. Release German suplex by McIntyre. And then making the tag, in comes the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Cena down and out, don't know where he is. Superman punch. Both his teammates are gone as well. Covered by Roman to beat Cena for a second time in the series in a matter of 3 weeks, and a kick out by John Cena here once again. Roman Reigns there though, a big gut shot in the corner, shoulder bar. Cena though, running cross body on the Tribal Chief. And now John Cena, big shot picking up Roman Reigns. An inverted suplex by Cena on the Tribal Chief now. Cena's got on the bag, and now here goes Cena. Looking for a big win. You can't see me off the rope. This is trademark Cena here. 5-knuckle shuffle. Connecting on the Tribal Chief. And this could be John Cena's opportunity. Could be his moment here. Ducks the shot from Reigns. Big kick to the midsection. Got him up, and the attitude adjustment by Cena. And for the cover now, can he get there? One arm dripped over Reigns. McIntyre in the ring, not breaking it up. However, Reigns though kicking out. It ain't gonna matter. Holy hell. Roman Reigns almost got put away by John Cena. Cena almost avenging his loss. And making the tag into Seth freaking Rollins. Goes a special spear out of nowhere by Roman. Holy smokes, cover. 2 count, kick out by Seth. Holy hell. And Roman Reigns stomping away at him. Tag made. In comes Adam Cole once more. In that 6-man tag main event. Adam Cole picking up Seth. Seth counters, big shots, big kick. Off the rope by the King of the Ring winner. They put Adam Cole away. Stop! Face first to the mat. Cover on Cole, leg hook, shoulders down, 2 count, kick out now by the leader of the Undisputed Era. Unbelievable scenes, and now it's Seth freaking Rollins looking to fly. Looking to take out Adam Cole, baby. Rollins, so big, can't Halo on this streak of a 6-man tag team main event this evening. Seth freaking Rollins now. Gonna send Adam Cole back in. Springboards in from Seth Rollins and a beautiful swanton. Cover. Roman Reigns now making the save. Rollins not happy with Reigns whatsoever. Tag made back in. Now comes John Cena. And the 6-man tag. Adam Cole, beautiful counter. Forearm as he rolls through. Big shots on Cena. Irish whip gonna send Cena into the corner now. Big kick to the knee. Adam Cole sets him up. Got him, there it is. Part of a sunrise by Cole on Cena, the cover, the 2 count, and a kick out by Cena. What a 6-man tag tonight, folks. What a war it's been. Tag made. In comes McIntyre. Back out of the equation now against John Cena. And again sending a message to Samoa Joe, who loves to do this. The deadlift powerbomb on Cena. And now going after the leg, continuing to work over the greatest of all time in many people's eyes. But McIntyre claims he's the greatest of all time. He's never been pinned or submitted in this series. And he's been an unstoppable WWE champion. It's 3 great defenses of the gold already against the likes of Cody Rhodes, Braun Breaker, and The Rock. And there's Cody Rhodes back in now, missing the moonsault after being tagged back in. McIntyre released German once again on the American Nightmare now. We're now going to pick up Cody Rhodes. McIntyre with an air raid crash. Cover on Cody, leg hook. There's Cena back in. Breaking up the count once more. McIntyre don't know what to do. Middle rope, missing the leg drop. Cody Rhodes. Incredibly done there. And that's Cody. Big shot on McIntyre. Big kick. And there's the classic Cody. Big kick upside the top of the head. Cody Rhodes now, what's he going to make? Looking a hook. And McIntyre for a pedigree. Can Cody Rhodes pin the WWE champion here? Goes for the cover leg, his hook shoulders down for the 1-6-man tag kick out by Drew. My lord, what a battle. McIntyre to his feet. Running neck breaker by Drew McIntyre. And now McIntyre looking on as the tag has been made into Seth freaking Rollins. The king of the ring has been tagged in. Staring down potentially his opponent for the title at the Rumble. But McIntyre hooks Rollins and Future Shock DDT. Will that be enough for the victory? The cover, the 2 count and a kick out. McIntyre still unable to put Rollins away. And will that be the scene come the Rumble if McIntyre still the champ? With him challenging, with Rollins challenging him rather for the goal. McIntyre tope con heel on the outside. Taking out Seth freaking Rollins. And now here comes McIntyre, going to send Seth Rollins back into the ring now. Taking the tag, in comes the Tribal Chief. Ahead of the table, Roman Reigns. Back into the equation, Seth Rollins, though, big knee on Reigns. Tag made, Cody Rhodes back in. And Roman Reigns doesn't like the fact that Seth Rollins just tagged out as soon as he got back in. But look at the American Nightmare, turns Reigns around, Crossroads! Crossroads! Cover by Cody, and there's Drew McIntyre back in to make the save. McIntyre doesn't want Cody to get a big win here. And there's a moonsault out of the corner. Cover again by Rhodes on Roman Reigns, and another near fall. Another kick out. This one continues. Tag made back in. Comes John Cena. Cena and Reigns on the corner. Oh, Cena though. Superman punch. And Roman gonna send Cody off and send Seth off. And John Cena may be the fall guy here for his team tonight. Reigns out of the corner with a spear, the same way Reigns beat him a couple of weeks ago. And his return to SmackDown, but it doesn't seem like he's done. He makes the tag, the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre, who looks to pick up the pieces against Cena, the cover, the 2, and the 3. McIntyre building momentum for Survivor Series, pinning John Cena. Reigns and Cole looking good as well. Coming up for Survivor Series this Sunday live in Houston. And that is a great way to wrap us up live tonight in Madison, Wisconsin. What a matchup, folks, and what a show it's been. That's all we have time for here tonight live on SmackDown this evening. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and make sure you join us tomorrow night for another exciting installment of WWE Dark. And then this Friday for TakeOver Vengeance Day, and this Sunday for Survivor Series. Don't miss any of it, folks. We'll see you then. Until then, take it easy, have a good one, and we'll see you soon. Peace!